Times change, front door always open. Come on in, certain rooms it's off limits. If you troubling, I can spot it like computers. You ain't got no drive, you just wait for me to boot up. I keep hope alive, on my shoulders is my future. I'm coaching the team, got no players left to suit up. Put me in Hall of Fame, but off the wall, a flower grew in the shade in front of y'all. A power move, if you want some credit, now forget it. Ain't no water under bridges, I get wetted, I'm repellent. Shower proof, keep it clean until I can't. I take it there, never been, but confident. I make it there, harmful or you harmless. I keep calm until you are it. We aiming at each other, overcome it. I say two brothers walking through the world unprepared. One lit in fear, while the other one dead. Along came a chance, neither one of them to share. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead, just shot, just shot, just shot, just shot. You don't know somebody to somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody to somebody who you're not. Peace be unto you, mind frame. Now you speak what you need. Times change, penthouse to the lobby. If you think that you somebody who can't hold an open door, well then history gets copied. If you poor long enough, or you rich for a while, you think it is meant to be. Turn your status to a style. Take a job, take a job, take a. I'm just trying to lift my burden and your loss gets it light. Is there a habit or a law to break? Be accountable, countering what y'all can say. If I get caught, my only thought is who I call to pay. It doesn't matter if it's right, it wasn't wrong today. But by tomorrow, wonder bridges where the water lays. Why bring it up, just let it go, we get along that way. But if you stuck, I build a moat, you run, I run ashore. You need a boat, I budget cut and lead you all astray. I say two brothers walking through the world unprepared. One lit in fear, while the other one dead. Along came a chance, neither one of them to share. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead, just shot, just shot, just shot, just shot. You don't know somebody to somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody to somebody who you're not.
That prize pool?
Absolutely not. And you know, that 50 bomb was you'll win the next one. You got the next one. But no, I'm a competitor, man. I like to compete. So for me, I'm a professional. It doesn't matter what game mode I'm playing. I play the game all day, every day. It's what I do. So once we realize that, you know, 3v3 is going to become a part of the league, all right, now we're going to hop in the stage. You're going to see a lot more 2K League pros hop in the stage and stream that type of.
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. Ah, what a great view of our setting this evening, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Hello everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
And you look at Harden, he's got the lead in the East as votes for him just continue to pour in.
Making the team at all is a privilege for these guys. But winning the top spot in the vote.
And let's go straight over to the sideline for a report before they tip off. Hey, Allie.
Brian, thanks. Kyrie Irving has settled in Brooklyn after his time in Cleveland and Boston. He said, I'm grateful to be in a position to set a better example.
Wise words, Allie. Thank you for that. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the All-Star game is just, you know, virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Irving runs point with Harden to his side. Durant and Griffin the combo out front. And it's the Wizard in at the small forward. And for Minnesota, filling out the wings, Beasley and Edwards. Taurean Prince is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Shot clock at 5. And there's the rejection. And pushing it up the floor, here comes Brooklyn. And the Wizard gets it to go.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Outside Russell. Pass to Prince. Now Beasley takes a 3. Griffin pulls down the board. Here's the Wizard, guarded by Edwards. And Durant gets it to go.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skill. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
Edwards finds Towns. It's Edwards with a drive. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
To the middle. Here's the Wizard. Releases. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Prince. The kick out to Edwards. There's the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And he buries his first look.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Here's the Wizard, guarded by Edwards. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
One shot.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Prince. And no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game. Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
And Clark, Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be. Somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses, and then get busy putting the work in.
First free throw is good.
You know, D'Angelo Russell, to his credit, made the most of the move to Brooklyn. You know, he was dumped by the Lakers in 2017 in a trade to create cap space and ended up being selected to his first All-Star game in 19.
And both free throws good for Russell. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Harden, the pass to Griffin. Now here's Harden. Here's the Wizard. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Shot from 12, and that one comes up a bit short. The Nets with a lead. Here's the Wizards, and again, it's Brooklyn.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Timberwolves have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Russell with the ball. Durant covering. Oh, denied by Durant.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, in high school, he was a star. In college, the same thing. Durant got drafted second back in 2007, then immediately became an all-star.
That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend. She a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift.
Thing going on.
Hey Bear, there's going to be a lot of new players that are going to be exposed to the NBA 2K League, wanting to come in and compete. What advice would you give people that have the ambition to play on the level of pro players in NBA 2K?
So the best advice I can give anybody, you got to sacrifice. You got to put down a couple things to get to where you want. And then you got to separate yourself and be different. However that may be, get on your content grind, get on your work ethic grind. Like put the hours in, put the time in, show them you got a personality.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Jazz couldn't have looked more confident as when they arrived at the arena earlier on. Obviously amped up for tonight's game. An overhead look at downtown Philadelphia. That's the site of our broadcast tonight. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. That should be a good one tonight, Steve. 2 teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovic. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Townsend in at the 3. And so off the tip, it's Utah. Now Conley. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Harris, to the paint, Embiid uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Conley finds Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Curry against Gobert. Shoots over Curry, and Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
It's stolen by Ingles. Mitchell wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Simmons the bounce pass. Embiid the pass to Townsend. Simmons against Conley. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Basket good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Nice shot by Gobert.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Here's Curry at the top of the key, Embiid. And Simmons slams it in.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Here is Conley. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. With the teardrop. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Townsend gets the bucket.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Mitchell outside. Passes to Ingles. Now here's Bogdanovich, guarded by Harris. The wide open look here for Ingles. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
Mitchell against Curry. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And you could see them losing confidence, and it turned into a domino effect.
Here's Conley after Ben Simmons' bucket. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And here's Ingles outside. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This is how Ingles went from being undrafted to big money. He does a lot of things for you, but stretching the floor is #1.
Here's Townsend. Last game out, he had 40 points. A nice shot by Harris.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
Utah trailing here. The pass to Gobert. Now Mitchell. Teardrop shot, and it's good for 2. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
A graceful shot by Donovan Mitchell, floating it right out of the defense's reach.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait. They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Here's Townsend. And the 76ers get it back. Fades. Embiid, no good.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Now, here's Ingles, guarded by Townsend. Here's Mitchell. Second shot opportunity, and Gobert with the lay-in. 6 points for him.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Simmons looking around to the inside. Townsend gets the bucket. And that's now 6 points for the Wizard. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
The drive by Mitchell, and no good. Curry with the defensive effort. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Townsend. He's got 6. He dishes it to Harris. Pass to Townsend. A 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
His 4th make in 5 tries, and we're just getting started.
Utah's done a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Townsend. Ingles covering. Clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. No good off the back of the rim. Jazz leading by 3. Outside Conley. Kicks it to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Now here is Conley. Dishes to Mitchell. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The Jazz also changing it up. Eric Paschall comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Drummond, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now this summer, a new contract for Andre Drummond after being bought out last season by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
It's nice to get a fresh start. I think he's playing with a chip on his shoulder, eager to prove his doubters wrong. Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. Now, here is O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Goes back up. Fires from deep. Royce O'Neal, and that's good. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Over to the left wing. Passes it to Maxey. And the pass to Townsend. It's stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Mitchell outside. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Utah gets it back. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Love how Gobert stays active inside, picking up fouls in the process.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 5-point game. Last time they met was in Utah.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just Let it go.
Jazz leading by 5. Tipped away. Down low. Gobert can't hit.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Townsend, the pass to Maxey. And he drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Utah shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Now here's Gobert. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And his shot blocking almost single-handedly changed the game. No one wanted to put up a shot with him lurking.
The 76ers trailed by 3. Here's Maxey. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Maxey's got 6. And the Jazz with possession. Clarkson passes to basket. Butler on the way. No points in the game yet for him. Green against Clarkson. Tries it from the top of the key. Maxey grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. A floater, and the layup is up and in. He's got 8.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Offensive rebound. Harris against Clarkson. Back to Harris. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Pascal, and it's good off the back rim and in. And the Jazz lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Townsend. 9 points in the game so far. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Eibels checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Hughes is checked in. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pascal, the pass to Butler. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Clarkson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And both free throws good for Clarkson. And Steve, a second-rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
1 second separate in the shot clock in game. Clarkson outside. To shoot. A floater, and he lays it up and in. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And so it's Joe Ingles making things happen for Utah. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And the 2021 Sixth Man of the Year winner,
you.